Good evening. My name is Adam Arwood. They call me the Zodmeister. Welcome back to Warlord Wednesday. It's nearing the end of the year in XCOM. So much waiting for the month to turn over. Binary Spirit, Brimcon, hello. Good to see you here. Let's get this underway. I should probably do something about those alien bases very soon. But not just yet. Basically stuck waiting for the month to end. And it's taking its sweet time. Okay, new soldiers at Sicily. Put some rookies on. Take some promoted units off. Oops. 10, please. Yes, thank you. That is what I am set up for. Okay. Plasma pistol clips are completed. Okay. So I should now have here 10 psyamps, 10 plasma pistols, 30 plasma pistol clips. Okay. And I have 5 flying suits. I want to make 5 more. Where are they? Right here. That burns through Illyrium pretty quickly. Okay. Alright, finally a ship. Sectoid. Any old firestorms out to it? Old firestorms, what am I saying? Should make it over the mainland, yeah. Might destroy it out, actually, probably not. Crash lands, okay. Of course, it's about to be night there, so let's wait a bit. Oh, here we go. Sicily getting. Let's get these sergeants and squaddies off. 8 of them. Rookies on instead. Oh, looks like we're gonna have to put on a couple squaddies as well. Okay. It's equipment for 10 people. Oh, I know where that one's going. We're gonna have a Lazarus lure battle soon. What is Lazarus doing anyway? Haven't really checked in on them in a while. Empty soldiers, but 4 are on the way, and 5 of them are wounded. So we will have 11 on the field, apparently. I've got a tank. That I've got. Alrighty. I think we're good. Here they come. And there they turn. Right. Ah, fun. It's all good. I had an awfully, I started streaming on time, but was, then delayed by, one thing after another. This is exactly what you would expect it to be. It's yet another assault on Lazarus. It's the one base the aliens know about, and they are rather persistent. And I don't think they're going to be finding any other bases anytime soon, either. As I have already... Yeah. Oops. I have a Jimmy Stewart on the team. I have already gotten mine shields built at all my other bases. Some of them only have 1 grenade each. That's okay. Yeah, I've got 20 grenades here. 1 for each soldier if I had a full rack of 20. All the double ups are indicative of... What is the proper pronunciation for the arcade game Pleiades? I love questions that I can answer simply by reading them. Yes, it is a constellation, also known as the Seven Sisters. It is actually the exact same constellation used by Subaru as their company logo. As a matter of fact, that is the Japanese name for that constellation. Subaru is the Pleiades. Yes, one of those things that I happen to know. One of those things that I looked up at some point because I was sure I'd be tested on it at some point. Sure enough, I was. Okay, so how best to handle this? Alright, I seem to have someone with a blaster launcher already looking out at the alien I see there. Yeah. Works for me. I'm going to use lots and lots, maybe like every 4 panels, waypoints to get this guy, because blaster launchers have been a real problem lately. A real problem. If we don't get him there, that will 100% get it to blow up right behind him. Looks like we killed 6 aliens with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fantastic. And it did come out into the hallway a little, but no actual enemies present. No casualties on my side. I didn't have any units sitting there. Okay, so that was a good start. Let's take a peek around here. Yeah, there's one. Okay. It's not enough time units to fire again, so I'll have her step forward a bit and kneel. And somebody look this way. Not seeing one. Okay. Got coverage there. Tank, I will have... drive out into here. Because what's smoke to a tank? We got another one that was just outside of the radius there. A shot at that one. Down in one. Nice. Okay. Lorian. I want somebody watching that door. Stuart. Go. And, I think maybe one individual here. Looking where the area of the tank is a good idea. You did great with that shot. You've already reloaded. Suppose I could just have you kneel. Or I could have you move to a better position. The Richter looks like up this way is the only thing of value for you to do. And a couple people still up in the supply area. I think you'll need your time units. Oh! You okay? Yeah, he's fine. Alright. Looks like some smoke got in there somehow. Don't seem to have any actual issues. Get you to turn, say, this corner. Okay. Just face the door and kneel. That's about it for you. And, get you further down. Let's say maybe here. That was everybody. There's still another one back there. That stunk. I don't blame you. That crazy bastard used the blaster launcher at point blank. I just lost 6 units. Ugh. He killed himself, but all he took with him. Yeah, that was not good. Nice aimed shot at that one. She panicked. She's out of time units. She's afraid to even turn around. Sigourney here took a massive morale hit, but she's otherwise okay. I'll quick glance that way and then open this door. Sees one, and it's actually a Reaper on the 2nd floor. Shoot its butt. Okay. He's feeling quite a bit better now. Little surprise there. Oftentimes, it's like, okay, who fired that? I know who fired that, and I know they're no longer alive. That was literally a suicide play on their part. I might actually be done now. Just say, though. Someone's still out there. Oh! Okay, someone in that door, huh? Are you okay now? Alright. You could check behind this place, I'd appreciate it. Okay. Let's throw a quick glance around. Alright. Overwatch, so to speak. Hey Snap, good to see you here. Mr. Smith, we are going to, also stand watch. Like, I know where the last one is, I just... Ugh. Alright. Go back and get your weapon. You did such a great job with that first shot, too, and now, now she has seen what happens when it's used on her own species. The difference between their species and ours is, we didn't do a suicide thing, did we? He also had a blaster launcher, interesting. I think we're done. Yep. The aliens only fired twice. There was a long-range plasma shot at my tank that hit nowhere near it. And one suicidal blaster bomb. They fired at point blank, killed 6 of my men with him. I still turn a profit. I mean, I should have all that stuff still. Sell the magically spawning cannon shells. All these corpses. Alright. And of course... 8 replacements. No, 6. 6, there we go. Yep. I have 4 due in a few hours, and then the others will take 3 days. Research completed on something! We have the ultimate craft, finally! Meet the Avenger, transporter and combat spacecraft, the ultimate replication of alien technology. This thing can travel 5,400 miles per hour. It can actually chase down an alien battleship. Finally, something better than what they have. And, this... Skippy, thank you for that host, I appreciate it. Skippy, of course, was just playing Enemy Within. If you are not already following him or keeping tabs on that, I suggest you do so. He's, pretty damn good at this streaming thing. Yes, when this thing hits 5,400 miles per hour, you are going to see some serious shit, yes. This thing can totally chase down a battleship, it's amazing. Cargo space of 26. For those keeping track, that's almost double what a Sky Ranger can hold. Yes, not only can this thing shoot down battleships, but it can also be used as a landing vehicle. It can immediately explore a crash site after dropping it. Mind you, that earlier ship, the Lightning, could do the same thing, but it has a lot less space than a Sky Ranger does. This actually has a lot more. So much so that you can actually fit 4 tanks on this thing, if you really wanted to. That's 16 cargo space taken up, and then you still have room for 10 soldiers. Fun. Yeah, almost twice the men. Yeah, the Sky Ranger has a cargo space of 14. I usually just keep it to 10 soldiers and leave that remaining 4 if I have a tank to put on. Yeah. Well, let's reassign the scientists elsewhere, shall we? Say to this grav shield. We can now produce Avengers, and I would very much like to do so. It's the reason why I wanted to keep a 3rd hangar at my lead base, even after I was done building the Firestorms. As a matter of fact, it's tempting to send an Avenger to Lazarus. Try actually shoot down these battleships before they get there. At the moment, though... Oh, I'm producing plasma hover tanks. That's right. Well, at any rate, I can always open the project, even if I don't put anybody on it. I stand thoroughly corrected. I need space left. I will do this by reducing the engineer count on the other things I'm producing. Each engineer takes up 1 space. Now I should be able to get an Avenger going, yep. 36 space just to hold the project. 3,400 engineer hours. $900,000, 120 alien alloys, 2 power sources, and a navigation. You can see why I was stockpiling those things. I could actually build Avengers everywhere to replace the Firestorms, but I'm probably only going to need 1 or 2. All remaining, as many engineers as can fit. It's actually tempting to go ahead and tell them to produce 2. Oh, right. Here's a message I don't see very often. I need to have the hangars available in advance, so I can only tell it to build 1. Once I do, though, I can transfer it to the empty hangar in Lazarus and build a 2nd. Okay. I've got lots of engineers available, no space left in my workshops to assign them to. We have a floater supply ship. Oh, and it's daytime here. Looks like day just broke, actually. Let's get the Sky... Oh, hold on, let me double check that. Alright, if it's got 10 people, then it should be fine. Let's send it there. And let's get the Firestorm against that ship. Almost forgot about that, actually. I feel like this is the second time this night that I aborted a sentence before I actually finished it. As I got distracted on a tangent and I didn't end up going back to it. Okay, I do have more workshops being built, including here, including at Prime. But that's still a few, yeah. That's still 2.5 weeks away. But once I do have that space, then the remaining engineers that I have, at least up to 50 of them, I can assign to projects. How big is this? Alright, yeah, it's one of these ships. With only short-range weapons. There we go. Okay, but I'll do these one at a time. Okay, Lazarus lore, new soldiers, don't need to slow time for that. Sky Rangers, not exactly fast. In comparison to the Firestorms now. Okay, I actually did hand out some flying suits. I don't usually give the blaster launcher to the one right in front, but... brought 5 shots. Hope that doesn't overload her to the point where she can't actually fire them. Okay. I do not have a tank present, but I do have one individual here in a flying suit. Actually use the Avenger for cover coming out to start with. I think let's look this way. Okay. Not seeing anybody yet. And just hover over the hill. Easier to see. I do like the flying suits. But because they can fly, I find that very convenient. The armor, as perhaps you've noticed, is not nearly as useful as one would otherwise hope. Hey, Spicy, I've only heard of it. I haven't actually, like, researched it much, looked at any footage of it to any extent or whatnot. So I would not really be able to make a judgment on it. Conceptually, I've got no problem with it, and if it ends up being something that I can, then eventually I might just end up featuring that on a Tuesday or Wednesday as appropriate. That can totally be a thing. It's Tactician Tuesday and Warlord Wednesday, although they often do feature older games, they don't necessarily need to. It doesn't have to be a retro game. Although most of what I do stream is retro, that's not an actual necessary restriction on these two shows. Oh, there's probably an Iron Man way of playing it, regardless. We'll see. I'm sure that where there are battles, there are failure conditions, almost certainly. I actually need just like 60 seconds. I will be right back. Right. Sorry about that. Mouse cursor back into the game here. Alright. Definitely need somebody to go this way around. Don't see anyone yet. Oh, there we go. There is a sectoid literally right behind this. Actually, I suppose technically that's right in front of the Sky Ranger. You'd think the pilot would have said something. You'd think that the bases would have security cameras, so you know exactly where the aliens are. Well, he's looking away from us, so let's go ahead and get the kneel down. Boost accuracy a bit. Hot damn. You got the hit. You definitely got the hit, but, let's do this while we're here. Ah, no fatal wounds. Alright, well, someone else is gonna have to, try to finish him off then. Is there a rookie nearby? Okay. Have you step off of this direction. And, let me try this. That was horrible! How did you even get this job? There we go. Finally. Finally, somebody. I think we'll end the turn there. Okay, Astra, I want you... say hereabouts. Okay. Let's have you head down this way. We got another one. Try this. That wasn't even close! You are like the worst marksman ever. He has to turn to take the shot. Ugh. Yeah. This is not good. These guys can't shoot! There we go. Get some rookies out of the back here. If anyone else is coming off, they should go first. Alright, well, let's have our aerial unit scan more of the treetops here. We got another one down in there. Could have fun with the blaster launcher, I suppose. It'd be so destructive, though. Okay, you can go this way? Someone needs to go around the back of this thing. You head straight this way. You didn't see him? Uh-oh. Sigourney, let's have you... Ah, there we are. Okay. Try this. Nice. Inside the ship. Oh! They're just all scattered around here, aren't they? This is a mind probe situation. Because he's looking right at us. "14 time units. I'm pretty sure we can kneel." Okay. There you go! Mr. Kemp finally learned how to shoot. Glad to see it. I think I need to bring anyone else out. I think I want to. Huh. Nice. Start heading that way. Whoa! And there he is. Only 7. That's not what I want. There we go. Stabilize your aim there. Alright. Let's head back toward the ship with you. Sigourney's got the back end here. Didn't mean to go that far in, okay. It's all good. That would be pretty awkward. You can actually see the edge. Okay. Almost there. One more. Okay. Ship then. Grr! Nobody. Nobody yet. No, there's someone in there. Healing is intact. Whoa. Please tell me you can see who fired that. Oh, there's two of them in there. Well, in that case... Ooh. Here goes. We are done, alright. And it seems that I somehow did not destroy the navigation with the grenade. Happy for that. Alright. Some promotions. Yeah, you can't... I think you can't select a new target. Yeah, they won't let me do that. They have to return to base first. And night's gonna fall on it, so, looks like we're gonna have to wait a moment on that one. Team Mongolia. Lots of extra equipment here. New unit at Sicily, although I think their ship is fine. Though I do have a couple squaddies on there, I'll swap one out for the rookie. Terror ship! About that. Really? Crap. Firestorm's gonna have to return back to base. This firestorm is still being repaired. Ah, damn it. Yeah. Have to send the one from the Congo here. It's over the water, I don't care. Okay. Day's coming. Okay. 3 more tanks at Lazarus Lore. I like it. Ooh, we have a Snake Man vessel. You're all ready to go again. Alright. And we should be ready to do this now. There's a floater supply ship. Alright. Yeah. goes. And of course, night just set on that one. I'll be waiting to grab that one too. Ooh! In the Arctic, huh? Probably gonna land at the base before I get there. Yeah. Yeah, never mind. Hey. Right. It's a little familiar, but we're not quite in the same place. Okay, so it would seem that the ship is, like, right here. That's why I stayed at a higher altitude. Use the, Sky Ranger itself for cover. There he is. To where we can actually shoot the thing. Nailed it in one. Alright. Before I have you get off. Ooh, what? Huh. How did she not see that? Oh, I know how she didn't see that guy. That tree was in the way. Because she was above ground level. Interesting. She... Actually, no, she can't. Alright, you better have good aim then. You had good aim. You had very good aim. Okay. Not really sure where I want to stick Astra for the time being, but definitely need her to not be on board still. Oh, this is the map edge. Okay. We're actually at a corner here. Let's let our rookie get out here. Head straight up this way. And a rookie to go this way around the ship. Ooh! Wow. I guess we can. Maybe you shouldn't have. Oh. Okay. Alright, good. Whew. Gonna be. Okay, let's send you this way. You can continue going this way. See, another one. This is a mind probe situation. $16? Okay. Number one thing I use the mind probe for is to determine whether or not it's safe to kneel. Apparently it wasn't. Wow! This guy's a crack shot. Okay, ooh, she sees another one. Wow, these guys are all over the place. You know what? I think this is one for Astra to deal with. Maybe. Spike. Yeah, I did not want to have to deal with the one in the valley like that. That was just not pleasant looking. Alright, let's send you out this way. Okay, you've got that corner verified. You didn't actually face that one personally, you can still move. I guess this way? Alright, guess you can head out this way. A lot of them outside the ship. And very scattered about. Not complaining at all, mind you. Yeah, she cannot fire again this turn. Get her to a more convenient spot. I don't think I need to send anyone off that way anymore. Let's get you going this way. Okay. Let's get up above all that muck, shall we? There is another one on the side of the next hill. They are all over the place here. Uh-oh. Dead in one. Dead in one. The flying suit for you. That's armor in XCOM. Virtually worthless. Well, you, sir, you just got yourself a blaster launcher shot in the face. You are gonna have to look this way. Hopefully I'll be able to see that guy if he tries to move from there. Oh! Now why could I see one moving inside the ship just then? Alright, let's see if we can get a visual on that guy. No. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Alright, you know what? We're sending the shot in there blind, because fuck that son of a bitch. That's the way the game wants to play this, fine. You wanna play fucking XCOM? I'll play fucking XCOM. I'm best to do this. Given the angle that that shot came from, he's probably around here somewhere. Mind you, I don't have to be that close. I have no regrets. None whatsoever. Looks like I hit the smoke limit. I will remind you what the FFS stands for there, Buff Muffin. Sometimes this game makes me, very displeased. Sometimes I feel like this game cheats. Well, that was lucky. Of course he isn't still there. Why would he be? Might be safer inside the ship. Sometimes this game does cheat. Suppose you would know. You'd probably write a doctoral thesis on it. Cheating in XCOM. How people love bad games. Or something. I have to turn 20 anyways, yeah. Oh dear. So, that was interesting. Well, I guess we try this then. That took an awful lot of shots. For who actually threw that grenade. No visual on him. To get that reloaded, right? Okay. Have one person around the back here. to be the, yeah. Okay. Somebody should check the back corner. As unlikely as it seems at this point, all the same. And I'm going to need more for the upper floors of the ship. No doubt about that. How did you... I'm not even gonna ask. Somebody immediately in front. Although I know there's somebody over there-ish. Yep, there it. You're not holding anything! It's the grenade, right? You're the one who threw the grenade? Here we go. Quickly check the corners here. Right. Back here. No, okay. Yeah. Where we are with this right now. Oops. Space further away from where I wanted to go. Come on! What do you think I put him there for? Come on, game! XCOM robbing me again. Of course you don't see him. Why would you? That would be fair. I mean, look at that! Look at that! How the hell do you not see him there? Frickin' game. I just don't even. I just do not even. Hello, Ninja Zombie Zero. Row Bandit once again rooting against the streamer. At least I've come to learn this is not the only channel you do that in. Muscle and Fitness. Hey Alan, good to see you here. Suddenly everybody's showing up. Buff Muffin, hi! I kinda sort of blended in with Binary Spirit there. I failed to realize you were here. I feel like it's been quite a while, actually. Robbie, Bobby, Baby, hello! Lots of people coming out of the woodwork. I guess so. That's it for the turn. Got one left on board. The Sky Ranger, and I'm keeping her there. Thank you very much. If things are going, she and Astra might be the only ones that survive this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And nobody there. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right. Let's park it here. You lurk, you're always here. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is where things usually get particularly ugly. The middle floor of those ships. Okay. So, do we have anything of concern further up here? Apparently not. Okay. Gonna take him some time to get down here. You like my my elevator noise? I've always heard it in my head. Had to get it out there. Surprised they're perfectly silent in this game, in all honesty. Okay. And he's not immediately dead. That bodes well. And this way? Also not immediately dead. Okay. Be odd, actually. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh! Seriously? XCOM just does not want to be played tonight, apparently. He ended up a hill. Yep. Shenanigans sounds about right to me. This, I'm having the blaster launcher wielder head to the ship, so you know how serious this has gotten. Thing in there. Huh. Alright then. At least the aliens could be dumb sometimes. That was a stun launcher shot that hit one of the food tanks. Knocked himself out. But when things like that happen, it only makes me even more frustrated. It's like, how can the AI do such incredibly stupid things to itself? And then I still get trashed. Alright. See what we can do about this. Nice shot. One less asswipe. There's another one in there? Well, this is interesting. I'm using auto shot. Shoot through it. Don't give me this no line of fire crap, you uncreative bastard. Shoot out the food tank. No, the game won't let me do that. I would have to use a snapshot, use up extra time units, to instead individually destroy the tank, and then it will let me do this. Wait, what? Are you trying to tell me that that corner is actually in the way of your shot? After what just happened on the upper floor of this ship, this game is going to try to tell me he can't take that shot. That he can see that alien and can't shoot at him. Well, at least he didn't get shot moving there. That's what I would have expected this game to do. Anyway. Yeah, the reactions in this game are just totally screwed up. You stay put. Round. Way. Okay. I think we're actually done with the second floor. Send you this way. Ugh. Anybody in here? Nope. As I suspected. All set here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Over this way. You just keep keeping watch. Because what we need to do. Whoa, 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 whoa. And again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Arcus! Thank you so much for that, host. Greatly appreciate it. Okay. Arcus host OP. We're gonna turn this around now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, whatever the aliens did, it wasn't much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's get on over here. Up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got a bit of a queue building here. Alright, Bernard. Stand back. Because we're going to use science. The best alien technology available. Oh, it's such a narrow corridor. We're professionals. We can handle this. Yeah. That is how much the aliens have been frustrating me this battle. Just gonna use the blaster launcher. Just fire around the corner. Something I don't normally like to do because it doesn't take much. You don't have a lot of leeway here. If it goes stray and taps a wall, blows up there, you could be in big trouble. But, yeah, that was satisfying. And kinda needed. Okay, someone actually does need to go in here, finally. There's almost never anybody over that way, but I figure I've got to look. Of course, having just sent the blaster bomb where I did, I don't think I need to worry too much about somebody just about to come around the corner. As a matter of fact, I'm done! No aliens survived that. Took down 12, only recovered 10 corpses, though. I have recovered one live alien that knocked itself unconscious. I lost 4 men due to the game being a jerk. That's my story, I'm sticking to it. I have a new colonel. Alright, heading back to Mongolia. I am going to need just like a minute. When I get this taken care of, I will be right back. I think your hand was in the wrong position there, maybe, Binary. That might explain it. Let's see. We have more of these than I need now. The alien grenades. Definitely get rid of the alien corpses. Alien food and surgery are worthless to me. And let's hire back 4 soldiers. And you know what we're gonna do? I now have plasma hover tanks. One on board here. And let us transfer the second one. Mongolia. I'm kind of feeling for them over there. Especially after what just happened. Okay, I need like just a minute or two. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Get this clock sped up, shall we? Oh, did I have another... I think I forgot something. Okay, that has arrived. That didn't take long. Let's get that put on board. Wait a minute. Mongolia never got a, Mongolia should have 20 soldiers, not 10. How did that happen? Fire them on. Not sure what happened there. I have another crash site I almost forgot about. Yo. Right back into this. Okay. Prime team here. He gets these things. Load up the blaster launcher here. Alright. Right off the bat, our tank sees a snake man looking away. Let's get off the vehicle first. This is a hover tank. As you can see. It's like a flying suit. Irino, hello. Good to see you. So that's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. And my tank has missed twice. And it got shot at as soon as it descended. Ah. Notably, it did not take any damage, though. Alright, well. Guess we're just going to have to, do something about this guy. Okay. Yeah, I know it didn't. Amazingly. I'm as surprised as anyone else. Okay, let's get some distance between the tank here and our unit. Oh! Huh. Wow. That shot actually did no damage to him whatsoever. That is amazing. Since when does that ever happen? We hit the alien. Let's see what we did to him. Barely a scratch. And he's got no time unit. He has insufficient time units to fire again, though, so I can go ahead and get out there and rush him. And safely get more units out. There we go. That's more like it. Gonna be largely open over here. There we are. And, let's see. Being my lead base, most of these units are promoted. Seems I do still have a rookie here. Get them heading out this way. Okay. So... I'll let the tank kind of watch that direction. Do that way. We'll send you this way. Send you over this direction. You, of course, stay put. I guess we're gonna have to look this way, huh? That's everybody I care to remove from the ship at this time. We got another one hiding back there. See if we can get a visual on him. Stay behind the fence. No? Uh-oh. Game's doing that thing again. Oh, there we are. Fault you for trying. try it. That only knocked him unconscious? Huh. Interesting. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to get back out from around that fence. And stay put. Got enough units out and about right now. See anyone else yet? Kind of want the tank to keep watching the door, just in case. Alrighty. Okay. You, sir. This away. Well, don't seem to have anybody here. Nope. Okay. Okay, so what we have there is apparently someone who panicked. Where was that? There he is. Huh. See the aliens panic very often. Seriously? Huh. Oh, hold on. There's another one. That one's probably decidedly more dangerous. Okay. Yeah, you might as well try. Nice. Those are pretty much dead on. This away. Buddy down there. Buddy that way. Can't see over the... Oh, hello. You barely see a shadow of somebody there, huh? Try it. Got him. The game didn't want to draw him, but the soldier could see him. And that one's down. Along with the wall he was standing against. Big bada boom. Surprised how many are actually, like, roaming about. Alright, let's get you back to the ship. The alien ship. Ready to, peek inside. I think we're almost done outside. Okay. And do still have this. Still quite a bit of back corner there, actually. I can now see what he shot. Okay. Tank is still guarding ship's front door. Any of the aliens try to leave. Reacted to. Can't help but notice there's no alien corpse here. Oops. Happens sometimes. Alien grenades are a bit, excessive. I just didn't trust that corner. Even what happened in the last battle, it's like, nah, I'm just gonna throw the grenade. Just be safe and sure about it. Peek under the second floor of the building directly. From the second floor window. See if there's a, if there's an alien in there. First floor is secure. There's a hedge there. Back corner's gonna be a nuisance to check. We can have you heading back this way now. Okay. And nothing immediate. Have you watched that way? Not really much for the tank to do now. Right up to the window. Anybody? Anybody? Okay. She's got that back corner. Let's get you over to the ship. Oh! Shoot him! Okay. Yes, everything outside secure. Get you over to the ship. Can still see him. Good enough. Okay, and boom. We We are not done. Out of energy. Too much running around. Okay. Someone armored look this way in case it makes a difference. And do this way. The attention should be on the other side anyway. Everybody? Yeah, okay. Huh. Genuinely surprised that I did not immediately see someone. They tried to circle around. Well, that did not work for them. Oh, well, whoops. I did mean to have her move. Go. Let's reselect her. We're still not done. There's still somebody in there. You're definitely the one to have to turn a corner. Ah. Here we go. We are probably done now. Just in case. There's still someone in there. Alright. You're the one with armor. Someone I knocked unconscious earlier has probably gotten back up. Cap, howdy, thank you. Greatly appreciate that. Lots of people here tonight. Okay. So, chances are the last alien left is unarmed. And just sort of roaming around aimlessly. As a matter of fact, it might have even been that very first enemy I took out. I might actually be able to see him from... Yeah. Yep. I didn't remember the scream from that one either, so, okay. There we go. Now we're done. First and last alien. It was more ears and memory. But yeah. It's not like it posed a threat anymore anyway, but still. Okay. Wow. Lots of promotions getting handed out all of a sudden. No complaints here. Alright, let's get you guys back to base. And sell off what we don't need. It's almost the end of the month, but I think I've got plenty of funds stocked up. Okay. Don't need you guys. Oh, right. Didn't I take one alive somewhere? Floater medic, yeah. Let's transfer that to Prime, where I can potentially research it, if there is any need for research on it. I've got 58 million. I think I'm good to end the month. Okay. Monthly rating 10,775. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 countries have increased their funding. France has signed a secret pact with unknown alien forces and has withdrawn from the project. I knew that was going to happen, though. I did know that was going to happen. They tried to take France and Russia at the same time. I chose Russia to stop. That's, that was anticipated. It is now, finally, for the first time, officially, psionic training. Okay. Mongolia hasn't built their lab yet. That was why I didn't have 20 soldiers there yet, but it's getting close to being completed. But, yes, these other bases have all had 20 soldiers sitting on them, so that I may get units psionically trained. And unfortunately, it doesn't really tell me much about the soldiers at this time. Like, I would want to see what their ranks are. Well, I guess I will just take the first 10 on the list here for each base. So that's Sicily. Same thing there. First 10. And on the Congo. First 10. And I'm unfortunately not going to find out... Oh, hello. Comm agents found an alien base. And more research is all sorts of things done. I won't find out what the results of that training is until yet another month, unfortunately. I'm basically looking for the best of the best. Those who have the ultimate natural talents. I want to gather them together into one base. They will get the pistols, the flying suits, and the psi-amps that I have built. And those, along with a set of tanks, will be essentially my ultimate team. The ones I'm hoping to beat the game with. Ooh, gamer! Hello, good to see you here. The Grav Shield facility. The gravity shield repels alien craft attempting to land near the base long enough for all defense systems to fire again. In practice, this will double the effectiveness of any defense systems at your base. Well, I know where I'm building one of those. I haven't gotten that medic here yet. Don't have the breakthrough on the fusion missile, but that's beyond optional. I am going to put these scientists in on that floater commander. And there's actually a chance that that will immediately break through on me. The odd little rundown issue I've mentioned earlier. And the information for the final mission will be available to research once I'm done with that commander. Now produce grav shields. Yep, there it is. We can now research Cydonia or bust. I will get that started. And we have the breakthrough on it immediately. Alright. It is now the 1st of December in XCOM land here. We've got mine shields present at most of these bases, but not here, obviously. Let's get a grav shield built here. Stick it back there. So let's see. Not the first two, but it should literally be the first 10 on the list. The soldier list. Regardless of rank. Now the back 10 I want on board the Sky Ranger. If I, yeah, in psionic training. Okay, yes, I do not want them at risk. I want them learning what their psionic potential is. Of course, the nature of Lazarus Lure is such that I'm not really going to be able to control that much here. But it is, again, going to be the first 10 that are listed there. There's a certain school of thought that says I should write their names down and get them, make sure that they're safe. But when I actually get invaded, when the battle actually takes place here, it will literally be the first 10 soldiers on the list. So, in practice, I don't actually have to keep track of that here. I'm going to want to get those 10 to safety and fight the battles with the other units. And in XCOM Congo, same deal. First 10 on the list, not on board. Didn't notice the alien bases because everyone was worried about the Y2K bug. Hey, Stringmaster, good to see you here. Abs Nerdity, welcome. Yeah. Because it takes a full month to get them awakened, so to speak. See what their potential is. I do not want them at risk at all. 15 days till I have another workshop there. Okay. It's good to me. What am I looking for here? I know there was something that I wanted to... No, I guess we're good. And that Avenger is going to take a while, but once these other projects finish, I can move them over. I wanted to see if I had finished another hover tank. That's what I wanted to see. Let's send one to Sicily. There we go. We have an ethereal ship. Ugh. You feel free to shoot that down over the water. Good riddance. I'm fine with that. The alien bases, I probably will hit them eventually. I don't like how many there are, to be completely honest. Especially the fact that we've got 2 of them in Russia now, and that's still one of the better backers of the project. Yeah, this is just a little too much activity going around there. But the rating of a base, especially before you have any psionic potential, is an extremely risky proposition. All the same, I should probably start taking that risk. Send a group of largely expendable units in with heavy demolitions. Send in all the blaster launchers and just try to wreck the place. But to know if a soldier is expendable or not, I need to see what their psionic potential is. I do like to try to raid 1 or 2 alien bases just to get a sense of how strong my super team is. Make sure that they are capable of the final mission. We have a very small floater scout whose mission is alien retaliation, which means he's trying to find XCOM bases so that they may be attacked. How about we deny them that? Yep. Destroyed outright. Okay, the medic has arrived at Prime. I can potentially research it. Won't necessarily learn anything new, but I can, all the same. Huh. Instant breakthrough. Get that ball rolling. Hover tank has arrived in Sicily. Let's get that on board. There we go. How is Prime doing for Illyrium? Yeah, we've actually spent quite a bit already. 447. There's over 1,000 here. Well, that's it. Alright. So let's have Mongolia transfer like 500 to Prime. Solve that problem. Oh! Hit the storage cap there. That's fine. I'll send what I can. Okay. Muton Scout. They are determined. It's over the water, I don't care. Oh, I know what this is. You're heading for Lazarus Lore. I probably shouldn't engage it with a firestorm. Actually, I know I shouldn't. Return to base. New soldiers, okay. Base will be attacked any moment now. Actually, we just found the ship again. Yep, there it is. There we are. Oh, I didn't realize how late it had gotten. Alright, looks like I'll be taking my break after this. That's okay. Okay, the first 10 soldiers. I really want to be safe. And I think I will indicate that... by putting a grenade in hand so that I know which ones they are. There's one. There's two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay. The remainder will be my offensive team. See how many that is. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5. Alright. These extra grenades into their hands. I'm gonna want to hand out blaster launchers. I guess I'll do it the usual way. She will get one. He will get one. Can't load it when it's in the backpack, huh? Okay. They have a grenade in hand, then I want them to be safe. Preferably. I've got lots of tanks here now, too. I definitely want them to be taking point. Maybe it's the ramp. Maybe there's something about the ramp that makes the tank die in one shot immediately. Maybe while a tank is sitting in a base like this, it can take 3 in the face and be fine. I don't know. I'm gonna check the code, see if it's the ramp. Alright, there we go. I was being facetious. I don't think that's actually the cause. I think the cause is just that this game is incredibly random. Oh! Yeah, that's more of what I would expect. Tank dying in one shot. Okay. Get the door open for her. If you can. Okay. And let's get you... somewhere over here. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3. That's actually not what I meant. Just in case it misses this guy for some reason. 3. Okay. Looks like we only got that one guy and a Reaper that was further over there. Not as much as I would have hoped. Reload that. Okay, any time units for you to fire? 38. Okay, you stay put. You're going to keep watch this way. Let's get you to the back corner of that room, but you can otherwise stay there. And stay put. Get another tank going out this way. Why I have these only cost money, and I have that to burn. Another one right here. You can't teach a tank psionic powers, so... Okay, you unfortunately are way in the back. And that's not where I want you. Okay, don't need to move you or you. Do want you at the ready. Don't need to save my time units for that. Okay, and you can stay put. You can stay put. You can stay put. Alright, I'm beginning to wish I hadn't invested quite that much. How much have you got left? Okay. Looks like that's the turn. Can't fault you for trying. Welcome to XCOM Corners. That is the 4th shot that tank has taken. And it is still 2/3 intact. Ugh. Really? Sorry, Scott. I'm gonna have to have you deal with this. Somehow the tank at point blank just did not cut it. Okay. As much as I would love to send this tank further up that way, there isn't enough room for it to get past that first one. See one from there. A steep angle, but... Okay. What we can do... We can miss! Of course we can miss. Open the door for her. You out of the way. Let's get you out of the way! Right. Blaster launcher shot. 1, 2, maybe like every 4 tiles just to play it safe through here. 4, 5, and in case that misses, this certainly won't. Okay. Looks like there was another one behind him. Sort of okay with that. It's impressive to get like 6 that previous base raid, but happy to keep things safer. Okay. I don't think I did reload, okay. Get this tank out a bit further. Do I want to have you turn the corner? I think I do. Hunker down there. Most of these units will not be moving. You will. Need to save your time units there. Okay, that's the turn. Auto shot on the tank. Finally broke it. What are they even doing in there? They're still on the upper floor? Oh no! It used the blaster launcher. Build those two. And incidentally, the other aliens that were on the bottom floor. No love for their own species there. See, now that all those walls have been destroyed, whether the tank here can actually see that guy. Be able to. No? Huh. Well, I know he's there. So, deal with him. Open the door. Back off. Oh, wait, she hasn't reloaded yet. I don't think she can reload and fire, nope. Darn, I guess, I don't know if I can get someone else to open her door for her. Oh, she can do it herself. Yeah, she actually has plenty of time units. Okay. She already has reloaded. Let's not be so risky about this. 3... 4... Up to the second floor, and I last saw him in this direction, so I'll send the missile this way. There he goes. There he was. Maybe he's hiding behind that wall. Alright, so we're probably done. Probably. Might still be possible for somebody to be hiding around here somewhere. Ambulion, hello. Yeah, there's quite a few people here. Quite a few, I'm surprised. But very thankful. We are not done. There is still an alien around here somewhere. Peekaboo. Nope. The tank goes to look away from the wall and then sees the alien? How does that work? Whatever, just shoot him. No line of... I move to where it can't see the alien, and it has a perfect line of fire. Yeah. What do you mean, top left corner? This is an isometric view. There is no top left. There is a top, a left. A right and a bottom. If you say top left, then you are mentally twisting the building one way or the other. Although I suppose, since you do actually organize bases with a defined top edge, yeah, you can think of it as being... Yeah, there is actually a justification for it, yeah. The top corner, yeah. Twist yourself to the left, yeah. Yeah, it's like when you're playing Q*bert. In the actual arcade cabinet, you know, the joystick will move diagonally, but internal to the game, the joystick is actually mounted in the cabinet with the usual contacts rotated 45 degrees. So, when you see the game on an emulator, it will just say up, down, left, or right. Down will actually, in the game, move you down and to the left, just because that's the way the joystick is treated by the game. As opposed to, say, like, Jackrabbit, which is another isometric game, that the joystick is actually mounted normally. You actually do have to hold the joystick diagonally in order to move from panel to panel. Completely unrelated tangent there. This gets the point across, I guess. Alright. I'm fairly certain we're done. I think I can just hit that button. Yeah, we're done. Lost 2 operatives and 2 tanks. Still turned a profit. Let me clean up after that, and then I will go on break. Play some music for you for a little bit. I'll be back on afterwards. I still have at least an hour to go. Still be plenty more to do. Interesting little bug that generates these cannon shells for me. I can sell off, I guess. Sell off all these surplus items. And purchase / recruit. 2 soldiers and 2 tanks. Actually, the tanks started to get in each other's way. Maybe I should only have 3? Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not going to buy any, because I actually have another tank on the way. If I want 3, I'll leave it at that. Okay. Is there anything currently active on the geoscape? No? Okay. Yeah, up will always be up and to the right. Yeah, that's kind of what I've gotten used to as well. Games where it's not that and they rotate it, I kind of have to mentally get around that, or actually physically rotate the controller in my hands as a reminder. Okay, it's break time. Let me save the game, just in case something happens while I step away. I will see you again in a bit.